Listen to me. If you are standing on the doorstep of retirement, or if you've already walked through that door, you have got to stop being afraid of your money and start being the master of it. You've spent 40 years, maybe more, working for your money. Now, it is time for your money to work for you. But I know what's happening. You're looking at the stock market, you're looking at inflation, and you're terrified that one bad month on Wall Street is going to mean you can't pay your electric bill or take that trip to see the grandkids. That fear? That is a lack of a plan. The biggest mistake you can make right now is keeping all your eggs in one basket. If all your money is in the market, you're a gambler. If all your money is in a savings account, you're losing purchasing power every single second. We are going to fix that right now with the 3-bucket strategy. This isn't just a good idea, it is your financial security blanket. It's how you sleep at night. Bucket number 1 is your cash bucket. This is your now money. This is the money you need to live on for the next 2 to 3 years. I want you to look at your monthly expenses, not what you wish they were, but what they actually are, and multiply that by 24 or 36 months. This money stays in high-yield savings accounts, money market accounts, or very short-term CDs. It is not there to grow. It is there to be safe. When the stock market decides to take a nosedive, and believe me, it will, you don't care. Why? Because you aren't touching your stocks to pay for groceries. You're pulling from bucket 1. This removes the panic sell from your vocabulary. You have guaranteed your lifestyle for 3 years regardless of what the talking heads on TV are saying about a recession. Now, let's talk about bucket number 2. This is your soon money. This is for years 4 through 8 or 10 of your retirement. We want this money to work a little harder than a savings account, but we aren't going to bet the farm. This is where we look at high-quality bonds, preferred stocks, or perhaps a reliable dividend-paying fund. The goal here is preservation with a side of income. As bucket 1 starts to get low, you refill it using the gains or the maturing assets from bucket 2. You are creating a conveyor belt of cash. You're giving your more aggressive investments time to breathe because you know your midterm needs are already spoken for. Then we have bucket number 3. This is your later money. This is for 10 years and beyond. This is your growth engine. Because you have bucket 1 and bucket 2 keeping the lights on, you can afford to be brave with bucket 3. This is where your equities live, your total stock market indexes, your growth funds. You need this bucket because retirement isn't a weekend, it's a 20 or 30-year journey, and inflation is a monster that never stops eating. If you don't have growth, you will outlive your money, and I do not want that for you. When the market is up, you harvest some of those big wins from bucket 3 and move them down the line to bucket 2 and bucket 1. When the market is down, you leave bucket 3 alone and let it recover, because you've got years before you need it. I want you to ask yourself, do I know where my next paycheck is coming from in retirement? If the answer is I'll just sell some stocks, you are doing it wrong. You are asking for a heart attack. The 3-bucket strategy is about taking control. It's about knowing that even if the world feels like it's falling apart, your first 3 years of retirement are bought and paid for. Your actionable takeaway today is this: sit down and calculate your burn rate. How much do you need every month to be okay? Once you have that number, start filling bucket 1. Do not wait for the market to crash to get conservative. Do it while you are in a position of strength. Peace of mind is the greatest interest rate you will ever earn. You can do this. You must do this. Be strong, be smart, and stay safe.